Family after their 20-day-old baby was stolen right along with their car. And good evening, everybody. I'm Mike Dardis.
And I'm Cherie Palello. And now tonight the search is on for the person who stole the car. In the first place tonight, a mom left the baby inside the car and went into the speedway along US 42 in Florence, Kentucky with her daughter. In an instant, the car was taken with little Henry Flores in the car seat in the back of the car. It led to an Amber Alert tonight and an all-out search by police. About 3 hours later, we got word that two women spotted the car and the baby was sleeping inside. Tonight, an emotional reunion as a mother gets her son back.
We have team coverage tonight. We've got Jackie Conjeda with the magical moment when mom and son are together again. Plus, she speaks with the women who found the baby. But
we begin tonight with WLWT News 5's Emily Wood with the search for the suspect. Emily.
Mike and Cherie, tonight Florence police are actively looking for the person behind the wheel of that blue Passat. They say that they have not identified who that person is or what he or she may look like, but the Flores' car is here at the Florence Police Department tonight, and detectives are looking for fingerprints inside that car. Take a look at this video from the Marathon station tonight. WLWT was there in the store when police were reviewing surveillance video. Our cameras caught what looks like the blue Passat pulling up and an unidentified person getting out of the car. Florence police have not yet released the video. It's time-stamped at 4:31 on today's date. The infant Henry Flores was found inside that car around 7. Police say it does appear to be a man getting out of the car, but it is tough to get a good look. What detectives are doing right now and overnight is looking through this video frame by frame to get a better and closer picture. Captain Tom Graw with the Florence Police Department says he hopes to have that picture and a description by tomorrow. And as far as charges go, police say it is too early to tell tonight, and it will ultimately be up to the prosecutor's office. But that person in the car could be facing theft of a vehicle, kidnapping, and endangering a child. Reporting live tonight from the Florence Police Department, Emily Wood, WLWT News 5.
All right, Emily, nearly 3 long and frightening hours later, the mother of that little boy was told that her baby was found.
Yeah, and she immediately rushed to the Fort Mitchell Marathon to hold her son again. And WLWT News host Jackie Conjeda was there for the emotional reunion tonight. Jackie.
Mike and Cherie, it was 2 women who spotted that blue Passat right here in this parking spot you're looking at here behind me out in front of the Marathon gas station. They were in separate cars. Both saw that car parked here, and sure enough, the baby was still sound asleep inside. Wrapped in a blanket and back in the arms of his mom, Henry Flores, just 20 days old, is headed home.
We just wanted to make sure, we started crying. We just wanted to make sure that the baby was okay.
Jenny Ford and Megan Lewin found him still in his car seat. Mom was there minutes later.
They said thank you, and I mean, that was all we really needed from them.
They were in separate cars driving past this Marathon gas station when they recognized the blue Passat from the news and Amber Alerts they got on their phones.
When I pulled in on my way to work, I thought there's no way that that's the car. And I saw the license plate, I saw the 3 zeros, and without those 3 zeros, I probably wouldn't have known it was the car. And I looked at her and we were like, are we seeing the same thing? But it was the car and the baby was still inside.
Almost 3 hours earlier, police say mom was getting the car gassed up at this speedway on US 42 in Florence. In this surveillance video, you see her and another child walk into the gas station, leaving the newborn in the car. Seconds later, watch as someone else jumps in and takes off. Fast forward to 7 o'clock.
He was sleeping underneath his covers, and the car was actually still warm.
The person behind the wheel was nowhere in sight, and as the search continues for him, there's a collective sigh of relief from family members, police, and bystanders alike that one part of this puzzle is solved.
Just crying and so happy and relieved. So we were just so excited that the baby got reunited with the family.
Florence police tell us tonight they have not yet discussed charges against the mother, but they say at this point, those charges are not out of the question. Reporting live tonight, Jackie Congedo, WLWT News 5.
All right, Jackie, thank you. We want to break down how all of this happened again tonight. Again, it was 4:11 when the car was stolen from the gas station in Florence, setting off a frantic search and an Amber Alert for the baby inside that car. Surveillance video shows that it was only 20 minutes later, around 4:30, when the car was parked and abandoned with the baby inside at another gas station in Fort Mitchell. But it wasn't until 7 o'clock when those two witnesses, the two girls, spotted the car and called 911, and police were able to reunite the baby with his family. Our coverage continues on our website tonight, WLWT.com. You can watch the surveillance video of the suspect taking the car, plus rewatch that emotional reunion yourself. It's all on WLWT.com.